This video is going to give a quick breakdown of all the images that we've just saw when it comes to the new Ashika island map, which is based in Japan, when it comes to the new Resurgence map for Warzone 2.0 on Season 2. You can see all the points of interest in the background right here. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe, by the way. But as you can see here, it looks very, very cool, and there's loads of interest points on this map, which is the ideal thing to see. But it does kind of remind you a bit of Rebirth Island, which is always ideal because there is small sections off on the edges of the map here where you can get a lot of fighting, bits of building on the edges here. Looks like Beach Club, and then obviously Tsuzuki Castle will probably be the main hot drop because that's the middle of the map. The only issue with that is there's not a lot of surrounding kind of buildings here, whereas inside the Rebirth map there was kind of a bit more buildings closer by. But again, we'll see how it plays out. Now, not only just the map is important for this, but obviously the movement changes and a lot of changes that are coming with Season 2, so hopefully this does feel fast paced. But so we've got underground image here, and that means there's going to be kind of like a kind of underground section of the map. Now, they really like this in maps for some reason. I'm not really too sure why, but we have it nonetheless. And as you can see here, there's not too much to see in this image. Now, there is a part which is behind the screen, which shows a bridge, but that again, I mean behind the camera, which again you can't really see too much there. Now it does give a good Rebirth Island feel overall to this map, which is definitely what we're looking for because that is the most popular Resurgence map. But I think Fortune's Keep was a good map too, personally. Again, this is another image. This is the Beach Club area of the map. So as you can see here, probably a lot of gunfights going on here because it's one of the more kind of main points of interest off to the edge of the map here. Does look really, really good. As you can see, this kind of tunnely bit does look like it leads kind of almost into this building or underground of the building. And then, as you can see, quite far ahead, which is obviously similar to the way the kind of prison area used to be on Rebirth Island. You can see Tsuzuki Castle up there. Obviously, there's a bit of kind of rubble and then obviously big hill areas to get up to that point, so hopefully that provides cover. But as you can see, off to the kind of right-hand side here, there is a bridge and there is a small building off just sitting in the water. Now, I don't think this will be all too popular, kind of like that ship that used to be on Rebirth Island, because it's kind of like out the way and there's only one way off and one way on. There is obviously water surrounding that, which you could swim through, but again, you're kind of a sitting duck in the water there. The next image shows another section of the map once again, and I'm not really too sure which part of the map this is, but obviously as you can see is near the edge, obviously because the water is surrounding the map here. So this is near the edge. Now there is tunnels going further away, right in front of the screen here, and again there's another kind of, not tunnel, sorry, a bridge, and again there's another bridge off to the right behind the camera as well. But there's a lot of these kind of red trees that are kind of kicking about, and to be honest, I wish most of the trees were that color. That would have been really cool because it'd feel more Japanesque in the map. But I feel like that will kind of make it easier to see and spot enemies, and that's the reason why they haven't put more of these surrounding the map area, which is a bit disappointing in my opinion. But regardless, hopefully the map itself just plays well, and I do think the way it looks and the way the buildings are structured, we can get some outplay mechanics here if we do get some changes to movement. Up in the top again, you see that main point of interest. And last but not least, we have a close-up of the castle itself. Now obviously this isn't the full thing. It probably will be a large point of interest because it probably will be the hot drop, let's be honest, depending on how the map plays out. But it does look pretty good. There's hills off to the side here. You can probably snipe into the building, out of the building, and then obviously this building is going to stretch for a little bit past what we can just see on this image here. But overall this map looks really, really good. It does feel more Verdansk and also along the lines of what we got with Al Mazrah as well. Al Mazrah is a solid map. This looks like a solid map. To be honest, I even liked Fortune's Keep. The only map I didn't enjoy was Caldera, to be honest, so this can't really be as bad as that. So that is the new map. Obviously, we never got images of all the points of interest. We're going to try and keep some of it secret, which is ideal. And then hopefully the pacing of this is really good as well, so we do get a good feel for a fast-paced combat, which is what we're used to on the usual Warzone 1 Resurgence game mode. So hopefully we do get that, but we'll just need to kind of really wait and see because there's a lot more other changes they need to make than just adding in a new map for Resurgence. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.